Hey guys, so this is a little different from my usual videos. I've been doing like weekly updates, and this video is going to be just a quarterly update. It's not quite 2.5 months, but it's pretty close on. It's spring break and I have a little more time to kind of get this video done. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know where I'm at on my piano journey. So overall, it's been a great experience. I've learned a whole bunch, I feel. I mean, I started with absolutely no experience whatsoever. I basically knew like the C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I knew a scale and kind of where it was, but that was it. I knew that the key in front of the two black keys was a C, and that was really the extent of my knowledge. I over the last 2 weeks, or 2.5 months, I've learned a whole lot. I've got scales down. I've got my C scale done, my G scale, I'm working on it, but it's an easy one. It's almost done too. And my D scale. So I've got C, D, and G scales both completed, up and down the piano with both hands combined or separate for 2 octaves, or 2 or more octaves, because once you've done 1 or 2 you can just keep going up and down the piano. So yeah, I've got that done. I've been working on the Alfred's introduction book, and I'm still about a third of the way through. I haven't progressed a whole bunch more than I had in the last couple of weeks, really, but that's okay. So I'm about a third of the way through the Alfred's book, and I've learned a couple of songs. I've learned Love Me Tender, the Elvis Presley song Love Me Tender, and I've also learned Puff the Magic Dragon. I have pretty much got that down. I've got a little fine-tuning to do on it, but it's more or less learned. So yeah, it's been a really good experience. There's been a lot of highs and lows whilst doing this journey. I've been working on Alfred's book, and I've been working with a piano teacher about once a week for 30 minutes, and I've progressed, like I said, about a third of the way through the book. The piano teacher told me that she may have to pass me on, because she is just a beginner piano teacher, and I seem to be progressing at a pretty fast rate. She said that in about 2 months, I've done about the equivalent of what her typical students do in 6 months, which appealed to my vanity. It made me very happy. That was great. I was on a high. That was a couple of weeks ago. And then I had my piano lesson with the teacher last week, and I was playing some songs and I was playing along, and we was just talking, and we was talking about how the notes and keys or whatever, they correspond to each other, and why you should play one instead of another. And it became very apparent that I just didn't have any idea. I had no idea whatsoever. Like, I knew to press certain keys in a certain order because I'd followed it on the book. Like, if I push this key with this finger in this order, it's going to make this sound, and it's gonna, if I push it at exactly the right time, it will make a song. And I've been learning that way. That's how I've been learning, and I guess that is how you learn. But it became very apparent that I didn't know anything about how one connected to another or any of that. I just played what I saw. It was very technical, and as long as I could see that, I could play that, more or less. So I was talking to my piano teacher, and I told her many times, I can't really hear the music. I can't really hear the differences in keys. Like, if I will play a song, if I learn it with the wrong key, I can't really tell that it's not in the right key, or the right note isn't being pressed. And she told me, play Row, Row, Row Your Boat. And I looked at her baffled. I had no idea what she was talking about. She said, play Row, Row, Row Your Boat, play it on the piano. I was like, I have no idea. I can't. There isn't there isn't music in front of me. I can't play it. And it comes, yeah, she just didn't realize that I couldn't do that. And like I said, I told her a few times that I couldn't really hear the music, but she didn't really understand why. And I was also talking to her about, you know, when I was playing certain songs, if I hum along to them, it makes it flow so much better. It makes it sound great when I'm playing the piano. But then if I record it and play it back, like, my voice is just a monotone hum. And apparently I'm just real flat. And I knew I couldn't sing, but I'm just really flat. And so I can't tell the differences. She was pretty shocked by that, considering I kind of jumped up quite far on the book. Anyway, but we began talking about it, and she suggested I do some ear training. So I will work on that going forward, and hopefully that will help me out a whole bunch more. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I've had some great highs, I've had some great lows, or some low lows, and overall it's been really great though. I still sit and I enjoy it, and I can spend hours playing or learning a song, even if I sound terrible at it. I enjoy it, and the time slips away, and it's a really fun activity for me. But I was a little bummed from the last session, which was last week. So she suggested to take some time off, which I did. I took some time off, and well, I was going to take a week off because it was spring break, but I ended up jumping back in after a few days, and then I was playing one of the next songs along my list, and it was actually going great. So I was really pretty bummed, but I think that's just the way you've got to learn, because like if you told me to find certain chords now, I can find them. My fingers fall where they need to fall. When I look at the notes, I can see what notes I need to play. I guess that's just a process, and I guess I just need to trust the process and just see where it gets me, because it's got me kind of far so far. So yeah, that's really it. That was my quarter year update. Overall, it's great. I'm really enjoying it. I love it. Okay, well, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, thanks. Bye.